Juggalos!
Yes, looking very relaxed in this fucking horrendous heat. How y'all doing? This is a long juggalo gathering, you know what I'm saying? 5 straight days and everybody's holding up just great, man. I only ask that you hold up for tonight's spectacular ICP extravaganza on the main stage. Because we're coming at you in full motherfucking effect. I give you my word on that. We got some freshness for everybody, some good news. And then we got some regular news. Then we got sort of a live blog, if you will. Just sort of a rant we're going to get into. And of course, I have my trusty notes right here. Whoa, some other notes got a pop? The notes, woo! Yeah. Well, in that case, I'll pull it on again. I've got the notes, y'all.
And at the end of the seminar, these notes might make an encore. You never know.
Look, I might have said this before, and I'm not going to front. I'm just going to go ahead and say it again. You know, all year, we think about this moment right here, all year. And surprisingly, I'm not nervous, but all year we think about the seminar, the ICP seminar at the Juggalo Gathering. All fucking year we think about this moment right here. And I'll tell you why. And I say it all the time at every seminar, ICP seminar. We look at you juggalos right here, sitting right here in this tent and on the outskirts there, as the most elite juggalos in the planet. Because you're all the way here at the mecca of juggaloism. You're at the gathering, and you're here to know, you're here to hear the epitome of news in the juggalo world, which is what you're gonna get at the ICP seminar. So I look at you, me and Shaggy look at this audience right here as if we're talking to the entire juggalo world. Right here, this is the mecca. This is, whatever we say here will go into your heads and be spread all over the globe. It'll go into these cameras. It'll go into all the information from this building, this fucking tent, will go out and it'll spread to the entire Juggalo underground, which reaches all over the dirt ball. And that's pretty fucking impressive. That's the way we think of you right now. And that's why we get nervous. But I've got sort of a stupidity numbness going over me right now. Because I know I got good news to share and I'm not worried about nothing. In the notes. And when I'm done, if anybody would like to actually take home the trusty notes, I'll have you know we'll be crumbling them into a ball and throwing them off the stage. The notes, of course, are written in my handwriting, so you might not be able to read them. Right? Yo, straight up, true shit, man. I don't know how, but just over the years, I've developed, like, deciphering skills on his writing. You know what I'm saying? The average motherfucker straight up can't read his shit, man. I ain't bullshit. It's chicken scratch. But Shaggy can read it perfectly. And this, of course, was written a full 7 minutes and 22 seconds ago. I'm stalling. Here we go. The first off, just one more time. How's everybody doing, man? For real. All right. You gotta let your nuts hang in heat like this, man. You gotta let your nuts hang. And for you women, you gotta let your nipples poke, man. You gotta let your nipples poke. All right, if you don't know what I mean, you need to look that up, man. Let your nuts hang and let your nipples poke, man. But don't let your nuts poke. Don't let your nipples hang, whatever you do. All right, first of all, the first first immediate plans for Psychopathic Records Camp, following the gathering of the Juggalos, the first immediate plans, and I say plans and they're not 1,000% definite, they're more like 90% definite, is the resuming of the second leg of the Mighty Def Pop Tour. The reason I say they're 90% and not 100% is I have that fucking torn meniscus in my knee, and I have a second surgery scheduled right after the gathering coming right up, and I'm assuming everything will go fine, but if they fuck up and leave a wrench sewed into my knee or something, some sort of problem like that, perhaps the surgeon's drunk and sews my leg on backward or something, we may have a problem continuing the tour. But upon everything going smooth, we will be going to places like down to the Florida region. We will be going through Texas. Of course, we will be going to the Denver area, the Salt Lake Cities, the Albuquerques. You know, everywhere we missed on the first leg of the Mighty Def Pop Tour, we will finish the route until the entire United States is complete. And in November, this is sort of jumping ahead on my notes here, but in November, nobody gives a fuck, I don't know why they would hear, maybe one or two ninjas, but in November, the Insane Clown Posse returns to Australia, which is awesome. Last time I went to Australia, I got laid 3 times. Of course, I'm married now, so that doesn't matter. Memories. But Australia is off the hook, and I'm telling you, we're going to have fun. So, as you guys are at home, we'll be in Australia. They didn't like that for real. Alright. Fortunately, that's not the good, that's just a piece of news. That's not the good news we have on my notes. Okay, the second leg of the Mighty Def Pop Tour is the immediate plans following the gathering of the Juggalos. Also, right now in effect, going down to number 2 on the note. You want to take a look at the notes? Sure. Where's Jump Steady? He's supposed to be up here. There he is. Jump Steady is going to help us with the seminar, even though he swallowed a porcupine and has a little bit of a gasoline throat. He's going to join us all the same. Number 2 on the list is, has anybody seen or had the privilege to enjoy our fucking TV show, ICP Theater? Really, that's it. If you haven't seen ICP Theater, put your hands in the air. Really? Man, we have a fucking TV show. I understand. It's on the Fuse Network, and not everybody gets the Fuse Network. But where there's a will, there's a way, man. You can always catch it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? People are downloading them on YouTube. You can check it out. I'm telling you, if you really want to see it, you can check it out. It's our TV show. Now I want to give some news on that for fans of ICP Theater. And the news is, the first season is 8 episodes. Only 3 have aired so far. They're on every Wednesday night at 11 o'clock. We missed that prime time or the early day schedule due to our foul mouths, and we wouldn't like it any fucking better. We belong on at night, am I right? So every Wednesday night on Fuse, we've already shown 3 of the 8 episodes, which is season 1. Now, if everything goes great and the ratings are decent enough and everything is straight, we will be awarded with season 2, which will be a much more fatter season, a whole 25 episodes. That's right, so fucking everybody help us out and tune the fuck in, man. And yeah, set your DVRs and all that good shit, man, because we want to have a season 2. We're having a fucking blast blast doing a TV show. It's so fun. And believe it or not, yes, the Fuse Network is a big network, but they have us being us. And if you watch the TV show for just 5 minutes, you'll see we are not restricted. We are Shaggy, Too Dope, and Von and Jay as we come. They're not telling us how to be. They're not restricting us. They're not editing us. They're not censoring us. They're letting us be us. And it's a fucking blast. And it's a dream come true. And we invite you all to watch it, man. It's for Juggalos. We want you to watch our own TV show. It's nationwide on the Fuse Network, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. Please tune in, ninjas.
See, you notice, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, we don't get Fuse, never even heard of Fuse, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we get a TV show. What channel is it on? The one channel that nobody got.
Well, you know, it's like underground TV, man.
Right, there you go.
That's why we got box sets.
They're all on YouTube.
That's why we got box sets, so look out for that shit as soon as the season's over. Everybody will see it eventually.
And it's fucking funny! And it's the shit! And we have special guests on every episode. We got Scott Hall coming up, Razor Ramon. We got Coolio coming up. We got fresh special guests on every episode, man. You gotta tune in, man. I'm telling you, it's ICP on TV, man. It's fun. We're coming right to your own home. You know, if you don't get the Fuse Network, you can call your cable company and tell them either they suit you up with that shit or you fucking send them a pipe bomb. See those fresh notes. I can tell the sun's beating down on us, man. It's taking our energy away. But we're fucking still in this bitch, am I right? Hit the blunt? I don't know, man. My voice is doing good. We got the show tonight. I don't want to hit the blunt, man. Can't do it, man. Give me that motherfucker. Now, when the second leg of the Mighty Death Pop Tour ends, which of course, the last night of the Mighty Death Pop Tour will be Halloween night in Detroit at Hallowicked. Immediately following, give or take about 2 or 3 days rest and recuperation, where we will gently let our balls float in the bathtub. And if you don't know your balls float, well, if your balls don't float, you need to look into that. You got too much stress. You know you're ready to get back into the world when your balls float. If your balls are sinking down to the bottom of the tub, stay in there. Not that I know anything about your balls. That's just general science. But upon 2 or 3 days of rest and recuperation, I want you to know production will begin on the brand new ICP Third Joker's card. And this time the album will not take as long to record and finish as it did the Mighty Death Pop. I can already tell you, ideas are flowing like the great Niagara Falls.
I'll be right back.
Not that that's why Death Pop took so long, like there was no ideas or nothing. It's just that we can already tell our planning and that of which forth is much more precise this time around. So things are going to move smoother, faster, quicker to your ears with the brand new album. Does that sound good? Y'all still give a fuck about new albums? That's what I'm talking about, because we put our heart and soul. And I know there's that big divide. People, the new shit versus the old shit, and how the new shit ain't the same as the old shit. Well, the new shit ain't the same as the old shit because the old shit is there to sound like that. You know what I'm saying? The new shit is to continue the story, not to repeat it over and over. It is to continue the story. So if you open up your ears and open up your mind to the new shit, you will learn to enjoy it like the old shit and quit challenging them to each other. sound like Riddlebox? That's because Riddlebox sounds like Riddlebox.
Why don't you make another album like Malenko? Because that's what the fuck Malenko stand for, you know what I'm saying?
And we're talking about making music now that 10 years from now people say, why don't you do shit like Mighty Death Pop anymore? You know what I'm talking about?
And this record would actually be pressed up on CD.
That's right. Oh yeah, of course.
No more. You know what I'm saying?
That rumor that we're not going to be pressing up CDs no more and everything's straight digital is straight bullshit. Of course, the new album will come on CD in bomb-ass packaging. The
So you can open it up like a Christmas morning present. You know what I'm saying? On crispy and ink smelling and dope. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the difference to me between the actual physical CD and a digital download is like watching a porno versus getting actual real netting. Alright, so if you're happy with just a porno, that's you and good luck. I would rather enjoy the real thing.
Not knocking porno. Not knocking porno.
Yeah, not knocking porn at all, of course. Okay, check this out. When we come home to record the new album, that means a lot. Once we go home and we're done on the road, things will pick up a lot for the Juggalos at home on the internet. I'm talking first and foremost, things will return like Psychopathic Radio. With the new kickoff, right?
Yeah, Psychopathic Radio is something that we always do for the Juggalos. It's always been a money loss for us, but we do it just for pure love, to give back to the Juggalo family and to represent the Juggalo family in every way we can. We have big plans for it. We got a lot of people involved. It's going to be a much bigger and better production when Psychopathic Radio returns. I apologize myself personally. I'm in charge of that right now, but we're getting everything in order for the relaunch, and we guarantee it's going to be amazing when we do. So,
and everybody can enjoy that. Everybody's got a fucking internet. Come on, man, or you can find a way to have one. You know what I'm saying?
Every city's got a library, right?
All right. Also, we got a piece of news just off to the side for anybody in Canada. Finally, and it's amazing, but finally, Shaggy Too Dope is off probation.
It's been like 20 years, man. Put him off that shit. Finally.
He's finally a free man. Thank God. So we're finally going to Canada, and that's a big deal for us, man. We've been wanting to go to Canada. Canada's been holding out with love for a long time, waiting and waiting, and we're finally going. And not just to Toronto, we're going all over that motherfucker, man. And if this place, if we were in Canada right now, y'all would be like, yeah, woo woo. Right now they're like, yeah, whatever, that's cool.
Not everybody's like that. Two bearded nations.
Not everybody. That guy right there with the Canadian beard is all about it.
And Duck Dynasty boys are like, hell yeah.
The Great North.
Say, fuck that shit.
Over there with a fucking real mouse. It's a rat. Better, it's a rat. It took me years to get away with those fucking things, man.
Okay, real quick, jumping into the future, I just want to say the tentative plans. Now, once again, this could change. Something could happen. I don't want to, we've said a lot of things that didn't happen in the past, and we're trying to do our best not to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Everything we announce, we tend to come through no matter what it takes eventually. But, the tentative plans on Juggalo Day is to have the concert pay-per-view for the Great Malenko Show. Next up in line will be a live concert, maybe not from Detroit either. We don't know where it's going to be from, but in a smaller venue. We're going to do a concert of the Great Malenko album, top to bottom. We're going to perform it. It's going to be available on the internet pay-per-view freshness. That happens on Juggalo Day. Mixed reactions. What y'all want to hear? The Wraith? Shangri-La? I promise, man, I promise it's all coming. It's all coming. And when it happens, it's going to be dope, man. A piece of side news. Personal news. This year marks the debut year, as I announced last year, for the for my son to come to the gathering, Lil Violent JJ. He's here this year. And I got some fresh news that possibly could amount to some freshness in the future. But my son recently was like, Dad, can I get in the studio? Can I get in the studio? I got some beats to drop. And I didn't even know what he was talking about. I was like, what are you talking? I didn't even know he knew what a beat was, you know, straight up. And he was like, I got some beats to drop. And so I just figured I'd turn the vocal recording on and let him go in there and do whatever he was gonna do. And I swear to you, he started beatboxing. And he was beatboxing exactly on beat. And he blew my fucking mind. And he went in there and he did 3 different beats, just like he said. And I got it on CD, and I'm gonna put it on the fucking internet, man. It's fucking awesome. What if that means Lil Violent JJ wants to drop a CD soon? You know what I'm saying? Little collector's item. For anybody that's got kids, you feel me on that. How fresh that would be, you know? All right. Now, we announced it before, and we finally came through. But the motherfucking box set for this first 6 Joker cards is finally coming, man. Containing all 6 fucking Joker cards and additional material from that era. It's gonna be fucking dope, man. I know it took forever. We had to get Jive to be on board. We had to get Island Records to be on board. And both of those bitches finally fucking agreed. And we got it coming. That's a victory. All right, y'all. We got some dope shit coming up. Now, I want to do something right now. I want to tell you guys something coming from us, okay? First of all, I got a question. Has anybody heard the rumor that this year is the last year of the gathering? You've heard that rumor?
Well, bad news. No, I'm playing. Fuck that shit.
We just want to talk about the general direction of Psychopathic Records, you know. After everything that's happening, you know, people are saying, what's the future? People are doubting Psychopathic Records. They're doubting the future, you know. And I'm pretty sure it all stems from Twisted and Blaze leaving. People don't know what's going to happen with Psychopathic. You know what I'm saying? Boondocks left. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people left. And people are wondering what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? To direct it head on, you know. And I just want to say that when we look at the future of Psychopathic Records, you know, coming from our direction, this may shock a lot of you, but we don't see Psychopathic growing and growing as a label, in our roster expanding, you know, with 3 new artists every year, and growing, and one day being a fucking big building, big high-rise building, you know, totally in effect. We don't have those dreams for Psychopathic Records, you know, and other labels that people always compare us to, and that are in the general Juggalo family, like Tech 9 and Strange Music, you know what I'm saying, or Subnoise and Cottonmouth Kings and their label. I just want to say you know, those guys do what they do and they have their dreams and they're doing what they do. But we're not necessarily on the same page as all of that, you know what I'm saying? And this may shock you guys. But Psychopathic's goal, as of right now, is to be the label that brought you the greats, like Blaze Your Dead Homie, like fucking Anybody Killer, the label that brought you the greats like Boondocks, like Twisted, you know, and there's only so many. There's not an endless amount of names. Most juggalos know them all, you know? Just like Marvel Comics, and I may be wrong about the specifics, alright, I don't know. But just like Marvel Comics is the home of fucking Superman and Batman and fucking,
That'd be DC Comics.
okay, DC Comics. You know what I'm saying? But it's the home of a certain group of heroes that are dope. You know, and Psychopathic Records is happy with what we've done. We're happy with the amount of artists and the careers that we release. And we're happy that most of you know of who they are and you're familiar with their music. And it's not so big that there's a gang of psychopathic artists you don't even know or care who the fuck they are. We like to be the smaller label that brought you those greats. And in the future, you know, if something comes along the way that we want to sign, that we really believe in, that we really like, that we fall in love with, like Big Hoodoo, we're going to do it. We're going to sign them, you know. But I just want to say, it's not our goal. We're not trying to replace those who left. You know what I'm saying? Those who left didn't actually leave. They just are doing maybe a different business move for themselves, but they're just as much fucking family as they've always been.
We ain't in this shit to be like no Cash Money Records or no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Where you just like see somebody, you're like, oh, what label is he on? Oh, he's on Psychopathic, I didn't even fucking know, you know what I'm saying?
We're not trying to get hits on the radio either. We don't give a fuck if MTV spins our shit, you know? We don't care about that. We're not looking to be all, you know, it's not important to us. We're more important, what's more important to Psychopathic is the legacy we leave and the story we're telling, all right? And we love what we've done, the artists we've dropped. We love that we're proud of those fucking names, and we're proud of the history we have so far. And we're not looking for new all the time. We're happy with that. We're looking to do new things with those artists and with ICP in general. You know, we're looking to do another movie with ICP, you know. We're looking to do more concept music with ICP, like Wizard of the Hood. Or Shaggy Fuck Off albums, you know what I'm saying? We're looking to expand the artists that we do have. We're happy with them, man. It's just enough to do a gathering, you know what I'm saying? It's just enough names to fill the stages. And it doesn't feel impersonal. It doesn't feel like it doesn't belong to you. It all belongs to you because you know all about it. And it's true. We're here for juggalos. We don't really give a fuck about what's happening in the market outside of there.
Everything that we ever done is for the family. Like everything, every move we make, we always consider the family. That's our main objective, our main goal. Even when we were doing the ICP theater show, it's like when me and Joe wrote the treatment for it, what the show was actually going to be, it was basically like our only concern was how is the family going to react to this? Is this something that the family is going to love and enjoy? So everything that we do ultimately as a label all comes back to us right here in this very room. This is what it's all about. This is what Psychopathic is about.
So deeply, so fucking for real. Family is where it stops, and family is what it's all about, man. It's all we care about at the label, and those are our dreams, is to satisfy the family, you know? And things are gonna happen, things change. You know, you think we could have saw Twisted leaving? That shit came in a text. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, life happens, change happens. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, your best friends are gonna fucking make decisions that you don't agree with in your long life. It's just gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But just roll with it, man. Just roll with the changes, you know. And we got some new news that, you know, we could have released earlier, but we like to save news for the gathering. We like to save news for the fucking ICP seminar specifically. Here's some of it. We have, you know, through space and time, the way it's happened. People on their journeys, they leave. You know, some people have come back. I'd like to announce returning to Psychopathic Records. Already in production on their new album. Well, actually, they've been in production for a while, but closing in on the finishing touches. Returning to Psychopathic is, from Denver, Colorado, the Axe Murder Boys. What the fuck is up, Juggalo family in the motherfucking house? Juggalo gathering once again. Thank you for having us back, Juggalos. We love y'all. We in this bitch. Now this happened through fate and through time, you know, and that's awesome, and it's a wonderful thing, you know what I'm saying? We're just rolling with things as they go. We're happy when they line up. It's awesome. It's a great feeling, you know what I'm saying? Now, another return to Psychopathic Records, which, you know, we're very, very proud of, you know what I'm saying? Very close friend of ours. And he just had a little youngin', you know what I'm saying? Which kept him out of the game for a while. But he's back now, and he's got a new album coming out on Psychopathic Records. A very, very good friend and brother, Boondocks.
It's good to be back. That's what I'm talking about. That's motherfucking love. I love y'all motherfuckers.
And he came back equipped with a super duper beard too. Stop playing.
Look at that beard, man. Look at that beard.
The beard is just getting started.
That's right.
Just getting started. Give it a little time.
The beard is like the career. It's just getting started, man. Hell yeah. It feels good to have our boys back, man. You know what I'm saying? When they were gone, we wished them luck, and we always kept in contact. It was all love. But to have them come back, you know what I'm saying, agree on something, have an agreement, and do business together, fucking feels good, man. Get to see their faces a lot more often. Get to be a lot closer in and on their lives. These are our boys. We fucking love them, man. One more time, give them some love, Juggalos. Before we get out of here with some last minute news, a lot of people at the gathering were really fucking wondering, you know, well, at the gathering, everybody, there's collectors, you know what I'm saying? People want to know about things that disappeared or projects that never came out, you know what I'm saying? And going way, way back to the day, we once advertised the pilot of a TV series that we were going to put on TV, and it was called Chronicles of the Dark Carnival. Now what this thing was going to be, it was 3 short stories. 2 of them were written by Jump Steady, 1 of them was written by myself, and they're short, scary stories. And these short stories were transformed into episodes and filmed by our friend Roy Soda in LA, you know. And we worked with Roy Soda from the beginning, you know. Anyway, Roy Soda did the Chainsaw video recently. Anybody seen that? But Anyway, we've been friends with him for years, so him and his film crew, you know, they hired a cast and they went and shot it like a movie, these 3 short films that we wrote, you know what I'm saying, these 3 short scary films. And then ICP together, we kind of introduced every episode. So we shot a pilot with 3 episodes. So back then everybody was real excited to see it, but once the finished product came back from LA, you know, it just kind of fucking had a little tinge of suck to it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe like a medium tinge of suck.
It was wrong a little bit. The vision we had in our mind when we were writing it didn't look the same once it was transformed to film in reality, you know what I mean? And a little bit of staleness crept into the product, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, we being Psychopathic Records, with the Juggalos collecting our shit, we ain't gonna put anything out with a little staleness to it unless you know about it. And I'm talking about that secret staleness in it. You know what I'm saying? If we're putting something out that sucks a little bit, we're gonna tell you it sucks a little bit, you know? But we didn't even feel this was ready to come out, period.
It still has some flavor to it because it still had enough flavor in it though that it was interesting to watch. You know what I mean? But you're like spellstruck as you watch it, like what the fuck? This is like, it's so bad that it came full circle that it was entertaining again. You know what I'm talking about? Like watching a B-rated movie is horribly wrong. So it was still fun to watch, and ICP introduced every episode. Like it was totally shot professionally, ready to go for the show.
So we just chickened out on putting it out back then, man. We just kind of closed the book on that and put it in a fucking safe somewhere and forgot about it, you know? But through the years, it's generated a little bit of hype. People always say, whatever happened to that, man? How come we never saw that, you know? And it's actually generated a lot of hype, you know? People were really looking for it, wondering when it was going to pop up and when it was going to, you know, show its face if ever, you know? And lo and behold, nobody ever predicted it probably, nobody ever expected it, but the day it pops up in services happens to be today, right now. Does everybody have your ticket in your hand? Well, on your way out, you will receive the fresh ass DVD containing all 3 episodes of Chronicles of the Dark Carnival. Here's what's really cool about it. Here's what's really cool about it. Yeah. Thanks, man. Hell yeah. Here's what's really cool about it, man. It's not coming out any other way. You know what I'm saying? That's it just for y'all. This is special collector's item, so hang on to it.
The other really cool part about it is Jay's bald, and I'm the guy from the Black Eyed Peas, Taboo. I don't know how that happened, but there he is right there, Taboo, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, man, that's it. Thanks for coming to the ICP Summit. I got my notes. Anybody want the notes? Fresh too, because I threw it this way and someone ended up over there. Yo, we'll see you at ICP Live tonight. We love you, Juggalos. Now wait, let's see how you get that DVD. Hold on. Which way are they giving them out at? Just give them that ticket. Is it over here? It's over there. That tent right there, I'm pretty sure. That's where you get your DVD. Wait in line, man. You'll get one. It's gonna be funny entertainment and enjoy. We love you. Goodbye.